Welcome to a sunny afternoon here in the Axis Football League. I'm Andy McNamara, and it's my pleasure to welcome you in for what should be an exciting matchup. The players are warmed up, the coaches have taken to their sidelines, and we're all set here in the booth. It looks like both these teams are ready to go. Let's head down to the action. He'll boot this one deep into the end zone. The kickoff is fielded. He's put to the turf. Memphis gets set to start off the drive. Blake gives it away. The defense is finally able to bring him down. Gain of 13. A fresh set of downs for Memphis. Blake steps back into the pocket. Launches one deep down the left side of the field. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Hand off to the left side. Breaking away from the defender. And he's tackled here. Gain of 12 on the play. 1st and 10. Blake gives it away. And he's tackled up near the line of scrimmage. That'll be good for a couple yards. Memphis makes their way to the line here on 2nd down. Blake pulls the trigger. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown! The offense sets up for the point after. There's the kick. And it's good. The first score of the game goes to Memphis. Can they keep the momentum going? And onto the field comes the kicking team. The kick is off. This drive will begin from the 25-yard line. He steps back to pass. He sets up and throws. And the tackle is made. A huge pickup there by the offense. 1st and 10. He drops back. He's got a receiver deep with multiple defenders nearby. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the offense. He drops back to pass. Tosses one short over to the left side of the field. Ripped to the ground. Gain of 5 on the play. 3rd down for the offense. 14 yards to go. He drops back into the pocket. Tipped away and incomplete. The offense lines up to punt. Moss will kick it here. The offense looks to get things going here on 1st down. Blake gives it away. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. That will bring up 2nd down. Memphis makes their way up to the line. He'll pitch it off to the right side. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. That'll go for 9 yards. A fresh set of downs for Memphis. Go! Blake gives it away. And the tackle will be made by Dunn. First down, Memphis. 1st and 10. Blake gives it away. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play. The offense comes in on 2nd down. 15 yards to go.
Go!
Handoff to Collins. And he's brought to the turf. Gain of 8 on the play. 1st down and 10 to go. Blake steps back into the pocket. And he'll be sacked in the backfield. They'll lose 8 on the play. 2nd down for the offense. He'll toss it to the back. And he's tackled here. Gain of 11. Memphis sets up on 3rd down.
Go!
He throws one with some air under it. Drop pass by the offense. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. He punts it away. The punt goes into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start things off from the 20. Dropping back. He throws one, and he misses the target. Second down and 10 to go. Player in motion. Chapman gets the ball. Wrapped up, brought down. Tackle by Carroll. Gain of 6 on the play. 3rd down. 13 yards to go.
Hike.
He finds a target deep over the center of the field. It's pulled in by Walker. And he steps in for 6. Touchdown! The kicking team sets up for the extra point. There's the kick. And the extra point is good. Looks like we've got an injured player down on the field. And onto the field comes the kicking team. The kick is off. He catches the kickoff. He's put to the turf. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. They'll send a player in motion. Blake gives it away. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. That will be good for about 1. Memphis makes their way to the line here on 2nd down. Blake steps back into the pocket. Makes the throw near the 35-yard line. Dunn wraps him up for the tackle. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. 1st and 10 for the offense. He steps back to pass. Blake slings it. He makes the reception. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. That'll go for 9 yards. 2nd down and short. Blake gives it away. Ripped to the ground. That will go for about 5 yards. It looks like we've got a player being helped off the field. That will do it for the first quarter. All tied up so far. 1st down and 10 to go. Blake drops back, fakes the handoff and looks to pass. And he'll be sacked in the backfield. Loss of 12. Memphis makes their way to the line here on 2nd down.
Go!
Right side handoff. He fumbles the ball. And the defender makes the tackle. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Steps into the pocket. Finds a receiver along the sideline. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. Second play of the drive. He drops back into the pocket. And he'll be sacked in the backfield. That will be a loss of 5. Third down.
Go!
Penalty flag on the field. It's pulled in by Walker. Let's see what the call is. They're going to flag the defense for holding here. It looks like they'll decline the penalty. A huge pickup there by the offense. A 2-receiver set for the offense.
Hike!
Tosses the ball. And he'll be forced out of bounds. That will bring up second down. A shotgun set for the offense.
Hike!
Chapman gets the ball, brought down up near the line of scrimmage. That will be good for about 1. Third down. 14 yards to go. He drops back to pass. The ball is caught, and he's tackled here. Gain of 14 on the play. First down and 10 to go. He drops back. He sees a target over the middle of the field, and it's dropped by the offense. Incomplete. Looks like we've got an injured player down on the field. Second down and 10 to go. He drops back to pass. He tosses one short to the sideline. And down he goes. That'll go for 9 yards. Ninth play of the drive. Player in motion.
Go!
Off tackle run to the outside. Brought down up near the line of scrimmage. Gain of 1 on the play. First and goal.
Select.
And he'll be sacked in the backfield. That gets us to second down. The offense comes to the line on second and goal.
Hike!
Rowe will take the ball. He dodges away, and he'll be brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Carroll. That's good for 10 yards. Third down and goal for the offense.
Go!
He drops back. And the pass is incomplete. The offense is set to try for a short field goal here.
Go!
It's up. And it sails through. That score puts them ahead for now. The offense lines up to kick it off. On the kickoff. Memphis getting set to start off this drive. He drops back to pass. Play action pass. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Memphis makes their way to the line here on second down. Left side handoff. And the tackle will be made by Dunn. That's good for about 7 yards. Memphis makes their way up to the line. Blake on the handoff. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. That'll go for 9 yards. First and 10 for the offense.
Hike!
He makes the toss off to the right side. He'll be tackled near the 45. Gain of 4 on the play. A two-receiver set for the offense. Memphis makes their way to the line here on second down. Blake on the handoff. And he'll be tackled near the line. The defense will use a timeout here. They will have 2 remaining. That will be good for about 1. Third down. Makes the throw over to the left side. Good for the reception. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. A huge gain by the offense. First and 10 for the offense. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Looks like we've got an injured player down on the field. 3 receivers for the offense. Blake steps back into the pocket. Tipped away and incomplete. Ninth play of the drive. Blake steps back into the pocket. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. The offense lines up to kick the field goal. There's the kick. And it's good. And onto the field comes the kicking team. He kicks it deep. He catches the kickoff. Breaks away from the first defender. And he is down. First and 10. He steps back to pass. Tipped away and incomplete. Second play of the drive. QB back to pass. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. 3 receivers for the offense. He'll hand it off to Chapman. Wrapped up, brought down. Tackle by Carroll. Gain of 12 on the play. First down and 10 to go. He drops back to pass. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The offense sets up in shotgun. He drops back to pass. He tosses one. And the receiver just can't bring it in. Third down and 10 to go. He hands it to the runner inside. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. And it's a Memphis timeout. That will be their first. Gain of 5 on the play. The punt team takes the field.
Hike.
The punt's away. He'll field the punt. And the tackle is made. First and 10 for the offense. Blake drops back. The pass is caught. And he is down. Timeout, Memphis. That will be their second of the half. Gain of 15. First down and 10 to go. Makes the throw to the middle of the field. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Third play of the drive. Steps back into the pocket. Batted down and incomplete. Third down and 10 to go. Blake steps back into the pocket. He's looking for a receiver deep down the sideline. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. The offense lines up to punt.
Go!
The punt's away. First and 10. He drops back into the pocket. He pulls it in. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. Gain of 13. First down and 10 to go. He tosses it off to the left side of the field. Tipped away and incomplete. It looks like there was an injury on that last play. We'll have to see if he returns. The offense coming in with a two-back set. He drops back. Makes the throw near the 35-yard line. It's pulled in by Walker. And he scores! The kicking team lines up for the PAT. There's the kick. And it sails through. The second quarter comes to a close. A close game so far today. The kicking team set up to boot it away. The kick sails deep. He fields the kickoff. And he's brought down after taking the kick up near the 20-yard line. Setting up shop from the 20.
Hike!
Makes the throw deep down the right side of the field. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A huge gain by the offense. First and 10 for the offense.
Sit hut.
Chapman gets the ball. And the defender got him down. That's good for 10 yards. One back deep for the offense.
Go!
QB shows run, but pulls it back into pass. And it's caught for the score. Touchdown! The offense sets up for the point after. It's up. And the extra point is good. They'll extend their lead with that score. The kicking team set up to boot it away. The kick is off. He fields the kickoff. Ripped to the ground. Memphis getting set to start off this drive. Blake gives it away. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. That brings up second down. The offense comes in on second down.
Sit hut.
The runner takes it outside. And the tackle is made. That's good for 10 yards. First and 10 for the offense. Blake drops back. He makes the throw up near the first down marker. Short gain on the play. Second down for the offense.
Hike!
Blake gives it away. He's stopped in his tracks. That will be a loss of 2. Fifth play of the drive. Blake drops back. He pulls it in. Ripped to the ground. Gain of 15. A fresh set of downs for Memphis.
Sit hike.
Hand off to Collins. Broken tackle. That's the end of that play. First down, Memphis. Memphis makes their way up to the line. Blake drops back, makes the throw to the middle of the field, and down he goes. That will be good for about 6. Second down. He'll pitch it off to the right side, and he's tackled. That'll be good for a couple yards. Third down. Just 1 yard to go. Blake on the handoff. He's finally taken down. Gain of 13. A 2-receiver set for the offense. Blake gives it away. And he is down. That will be good for about 6. 2 receivers for the offense. The runner takes the toss to the right. And he'll be brought down up near the 5-yard line. That will be good for about 1. The offense lines up on 3rd and short. He makes the toss off to the left side. Stopped before he can break free. Small gain on the play. The offense lines up to kick the field goal. The kick is up, just a bit outside, no good. There looks to be a player injured down on the field. He's being helped onto the sideline. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. He'll pitch it off to the right side. Broken tackle. And he steps in for 6. Touchdown! They're setting up for the extra point.
Go!
There's the kick. And the kick is good. That score extends their lead. And onto the field comes the kicking team. The kick's away. The kickoff is fielded. And down he goes. First down and 10 to go. Motion right. He drops back. He fires a pass. He's put to the turf. That will be good for about 6. Second down, 13 yards to go. He makes the handoff to the outside. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Gain of 7 on the play. First and 10. That will wrap things up for the third quarter. A bit of an unbalanced match so far. The defense sets up in a dime set. Blake on the handoff. He is picked up and brought down. That'll bring up second down. Second and short for the offense.
Hike!
Blake gives it away. He'll be tackled near the 45. That will push them back 3 yards. It's a third down coming up for Memphis. Blake steps back into the pocket. It is caught by Wade. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. A huge pickup there by the offense. The offense sets up under center. He'll dump one off to the left flat. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. Gain of 15. 2 tight ends for the offense. Motion right. He'll pitch it off to the runner. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. That brings up second down. Memphis makes their way to the line here on second down. Blake slings it. It is caught by Wade. He's tackled. That'll go for 9 yards. Ninth play of the drive. Hand off to Collins. And he scores! They'll opt for the single-point attempt here. The kick is up. And the extra point is good. Memphis eats away at the lead a bit. Lining up for the kickoff. The kick sails deep. He'll field the kickoff. Breaks free from the first tackle. And he's brought down after taking the kick up near the 20-yard line. Setting up shop from the 20. He drops back into the pocket. Sets his feet and throws. Wrestles him down. Caldwell with the tackle. A huge pickup there by the offense. 1st and 10 for the offense. Dropping back. Play action pass. He makes the throw. And he's tackled. They covered a lot of ground on that play. 1st and 10. He drops back into the pocket. He makes the throw over to the right side. And he's in for the score. The offense sets up for the point after.
Hike.
The kick is up. And the extra point is good. They'll widen the gap a bit with that score. Lining up for the kickoff. He sends it off. The kickoff is fielded. And he is tackled. First and 10. Motion right.
Go!
Hand off to the right side. And down he goes. That will go for about 8 yards. Second down for the offense. 2 yards to go. Blake drops back. Tosses the ball. Ripped to the ground. Gain of 8 on the play. 1st and goal. Blake steps back into the pocket. Sets his feet. Count it. Touchdown. Memphis. They'll opt for the single-point attempt here.
Go!
Here's the kick. And the extra point is good. Memphis eats away at the lead a bit. Lining up for the kickoff. He'll boot this one deep into the end zone. The offense will start things off from the 25. He'll hand it off to Chapman, and he'll be brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Carroll. That'll be good for a couple yards. Second down, 2 yards to go. He drops back to pass. He lets one go deep down the field, and it's knocked away by the defense. Third down, 2 yards to go. He drops back to pass. And he safely steps out of bounds. Gain of 11. 1st and 10 for the offense. He steps back to pass. He's got a receiver near the 30. Batted down and incomplete. The defense sets up in a nickel set. Motion right. He steps back to pass. He makes the throw to a wide open receiver. Wilkins with the snag. And he'll be pulled down immediately. They covered a lot of ground on that play. 1st and 10.
Strike.
Fakes the handoff and looks to pass. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Go!
Chapman gets the ball. That's the end of that play. Timeout, Memphis. That will be their first of the half. Gain of 10 on the play. 3rd down for the offense. They'll only need to punch it forward a few inches.
Go!
He'll hand it off. The ball comes out. And he is tackled. It looks like we've got a player being helped off the field. A fresh set of downs for Memphis.
Strike.
Blake slings it. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Memphis makes their way to the line here on 2nd down. Blake drops back, throws the ball. He is picked up and brought down. Memphis calling timeout. That will be their 2nd of the half. Gain of 19. 1st down and 10 to go. Blake steps back into the pocket. He tosses one. And he's hit right away and taken down. Memphis calling timeout. That's their final timeout. That will keep the chains moving. A nickel set for the defense. Blake steps back into the pocket. He pulls it in. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. Gain of 17. 1st down and 10 to go. Finds a target. And the ball is batted down. Second and 10. Blake drops back. He throws one with some air under it. And the pass falls to the ground. Memphis makes their way up to the line. Blake drops back. Lost ball on the field. And he safely steps out of bounds. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. And they'll take a knee here to run down the clock. A 2 tight end set for the offense. And he takes a knee to keep the clock running. 3rd down. That will wrap it up for our game. For everyone at Axis Football, this is Andy McNamara saying goodbye until next time.